Meta has just dropped a bombshell in the AI world with their latest release, the Llama 3.1 AI model. Meta has been gaining attention with its Llama models, but Llama 3.1 marks a significant upgrade. The highlight of this release is the 405B model, the world's largest and most capable OpenAI model, setting new benchmarks in the industry. The Llama 3.1 45B model boasts 405 billion parameters, significantly enhancing its intelligence and capability. Meta trained this model on over 15 trillion tokens, requiring 3,084 million GPU hours and producing 11,390 tons of CO2 emissions. This model was trained on 16,000 NVIDIA H100 GPUs, top-of-the-line GPUs necessary for handling such immense computational loads. Despite its size, Meta claims the Llama 3.1 45B can compete with AI giants like OpenAI's GPT-4 and Anthropic's Claude 3.5. One of the most exciting aspects of Llama 3.1 is its openness. Meta has released this model as open source, meaning the code and the model are available for anyone to use, modify, and improve. This broadens the ecosystem of developers and companies building upon the model, creating new tools, services, and applications. It also makes the technology more accessible for a wider range of uses, from academic research to commercial products. Meta has also updated its smaller Llama models, the 70B and 8B variants, which now support 8 languages: English, German, French, Italian, Portuguese, Hindi, Spanish, and Thai. They also feature a larger context window, now supporting up to 128,000 tokens, which is crucial for tasks requiring extensive context, like long-form summarization or coding assistance. Running such a large model as the 405B presents hardware challenges. At 405 billion parameters, it requires roughly 810 gigabytes of memory to run at full 16-bit precision. This exceeds the capacity of a single NVIDIA DGX H100 system. To address this, Meta released an 8-bit quantized version, which cuts the memory footprint roughly in half, making it more efficient to run without significantly impacting performance. The open-source nature of Llama 3.1 allows developers and organizations to train, fine-tune, and distill their own models. This flexibility is essential as different organizations have different needs. Some might require smaller models for on-device tasks, while others need larger models for more complex tasks. With Llama 3.1, you can continue training the most advanced models with your own data and distill them down to the optimal size for your specific use case. Meta collaborates with various companies to grow the broader ecosystem. Amazon, Databricks, and NVIDIA are launching full suites of services to support developers in fine-tuning and distilling their models. Companies like Grok have built low-latency, low-cost inference serving for the new models. These models will be available on all major clouds, including AWS, Azure, Google, Oracle, and more. Companies like Scale AI, Dell, and Deloitte are ready to help enterprises adopt Llama and train custom models with their own data. This collective effort aims to make Llama the industry standard and bring the benefits of AI to everyone. Meta's commitment to open source ensures they always have access to the best technology without being locked into a competitor's closed ecosystem. This is crucial for Meta, especially given the constraints they faced with platforms like Apple. An open ecosystem allows Meta and other companies to innovate freely without being restricted by arbitrary rules imposed by closed platforms. Open sourcing Llama also fosters a more competitive AI landscape. AI development is highly competitive, and open sourcing a model doesn't give away a massive advantage because the field is constantly evolving. By consistently releasing competitive, efficient, and open models generation after generation, Meta ensures that Llama remains at the forefront of AI development. Selling access to AI models isn't Meta's business model, so openly releasing Llama doesn't undercut their revenue or research investment. This gives them an advantage over closed model providers who rely on selling access to their models. Meta has a successful history of open source projects. They've saved billions by releasing their server, network, and data center designs with the Open Compute project and have benefited from the ecosystem's innovations. Projects like PyTorch and React have become industry standards, and Meta aims to achieve similar success with Llama. Open source AI ensures more people have access to AI's benefits, prevents power concentration in a few companies, and promotes even and safe deployment of AI technology across society. There is an ongoing debate about the safety of open source AI models, but Meta believes open source AI will be safer than closed alternatives. Open source allows greater transparency and scrutiny, historically leading to more secure software. Meta's safety process for Llama includes rigorous testing and red teaming to assess potential risks and mitigate them before release. The models are developed with safety systems like Llama Guard to ensure responsible use. Since these models are trained on information already available on the internet, the harm consideration starts from whether a model can facilitate more harm than information quickly retrievable from search engines like Google. Meta believes that widespread AI deployment is safer because larger actors can check the power of smaller bad actors. Larger institutions deploying AI at scale will promote security and stability across society. Open source promotes this balance by ensuring everyone has access to similar model generations. Meta also addresses the geopolitical implications of open source AI. Some argue that closing models is necessary to prevent adversaries like China from gaining access to them. However, Meta believes this approach will not work and will only disadvantage the US and its allies. Instead, building a robust open ecosystem and working closely with the government and allies will provide a sustainable first-mover advantage and ensure the latest advances are accessible to those who need them most. The Llama 3.1 release is not just about the models themselves but also about the broader ecosystem Meta is building. Meta has released a reference system that includes sample apps and components like the Llama Guard safety model and Prompt Guard, its prompt injection filter. They seek feedback from industry partners, startups, and community members to shape the future of the Llama stack. This will eventually form standardized interfaces defining how toolchain components and agentic applications should be built, aiming to make these interfaces the industry standard. Make sure to subscribe.